My name is Jeremy. I'm also known as Story or End of Story. I've been with Strictly Business Gaming from day one. I'm the owner and founder, along with my brother, Cuba, Matt, and Javi. We all have pretty big roles with the company, and we pretty much handle everything. We're big streamers. I've been a big gamer since 2006. Call of Duty for Vet, S&D Grinder, GBs, pretty much all day, every day. I sit there. I love playing games. Pretty happy about this organization and what we have to do with everything with our players and everything like that.
My name's Jay. A lot of people in the community know me as Freaky, or on my Twitter as Freaky Toast. I'm the general manager, owner slash founder of Strictly Business Gaming. To be a general manager of the team, there's a lot of tasks in hand that people don't know about. We're faced with a lot of challenges as far as our team. We got to make sure everything's running correctly. We got to make sure that they're on top of their game, and we are also the ones that find our partnerships, sponsorships. We got to make sure that we get everything going for our team and organization.
What made you decide to start your own esports organization?
Well, one day Cuba just made some where it was such a good idea, and Jay is a person of scouting. He scouted real good players, and we started off with a top amateur team with Chloe, Intake, Buck, and Sensor back at Dallas, and we just at that point we've been a top 7 team. We haven't dropped under top 8, and the first time is that starting at MLG Anaheim, but we've been a pretty top tier organization since day one.
Tell us a little bit about Methods.
Methods is a key player on our roster. He's one of those guys where he can pretty much do it all. He can run a good sub and he can also run a good AR. He knows exactly what he needs to do in a map.
So how about Spacely?
Spacely is our objective player. He pretty much can do the same thing. He mostly runs sub, which is something that we need on this team. And he's just an overall great player. When you got a guy like Spacely who can run that great objective role and just knows what to do. He runs everything flawlessly. He can run through the map and he knows everything about the map and he knows how to get everything going.
Tell us about Stainville and what he brings to the squad.
Stainville is a veteran player. He's been playing since 2006 with Call of Duty 4, and I feel that when he plays with the guys, he's a vocal leader. He knows when to send everybody in position around where to put everybody on the map. Great map awareness, and he just brings that level of just a veteran player that knows the game, knows what to do when there's specific situations, if we're behind on a map, or how to get ahead, overextend on certain times. He just brings a great thing to these guys.
So tell us about John.
John is a very versatile slayer on our team. He plays a great AR. He can also play a great sub, and he pretty much can do anything that's asked of him as well. But mostly a slayer role for us. He pretty much just runs around the map and gets things rolling for the guys.
What are some of the necessary steps you need to take while building a successful esports organization?
Well, basically it just takes a lot of networking, a lot of bridging. Me and Jay are pretty much the talent. Cuba is the brains of the organization. So as a team, we pretty much like to do things where we all have our own key roles. Like Jay's been so good with the talent, the scouting of the players, and Cuba with the website and the content. We bring nothing but the quality of the best of the things. So we look like a real good professional organization, and just been good from that point. Everything pretty much fell in our laps.
Where did video games begin for you?
Started back in 2006. Me and my brother, we even played with Jordan Proofy. We pretty much all we did was just play game battles all day, GBs and S&D grind. Play with a lot with Ringleader and Mike in Brazil. A lot of people know us for our S&D grind. We never been in the competition with MLG, but we started introducing more into, getting into the level and starting back at Dallas as a top amateur team, and we just pretty much started from that point.
Why should you be a fan of Strictly Business?
Number one, we're awesome. To be a fan of Strictly Business, we do a lot for our fans. We are constantly doing giveaways for you guys. We have shirts, hats, all stuff, all these things that we do for our community. We really, really do love our community. In MLG Anaheim, for example, we giving away shirts and all this stuff, Tons of apparel was given out. And we have a fan, he was 6 years old, I could not believe it. Came up to us and said, I'm a fan of Strictly Business. So we hooked him up with apparel. We gave him a hat. We gave him shirts. I mean, we gave him all types of stuff. I mean, he's probably the most adorable thing on earth, you know. And to be a fan of Strictly Business is that's what we're about. We are about our community. I mean, that's just who we are. We love our fans.
What has been the greatest feeling for you since starting this organization?
The greatest feeling is knowing that we never fell under 10th place. I mean, we haven't accomplished the levels of Optic yet, but I mean, to know that we are amongst the best and we're still considered amongst the best even at this point, it's just been a great feeling.
What are some of the biggest challenges you've had to face since you started the organization?
The biggest challenges that we had to face is, one time when it's like you always have to start over. So when we lost all of our players, is just getting back onto that top caliber, top team, and even with Spacely and them, they're really good kids, very talented. So I mean, we just had to. I guess that's the most hardest thing is to find players after you lose all four of them.
And how is it owning a team with your brother?
It's fantastic. I mean, me and him, we come to these events where the Hype Twins, Twin Towers, Bus and Truck, whatever you want to call us. I mean, we pretty much we work really well together. I mean, me and my brother, I don't think we've ever done anything not together since day one, pre-K, kindergarten. We do everything together. This organization was started amongst me and him, so we haven't stopped. We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep working to just make things right.
How do you feel about the growth of Call of Duty eSports?
Well, the level of competition that's grown since Modern Warfare 2 has been such a big thing since then until now, till MLG Anaheim. I mean, look how much more fans there are than there was back then. So the level of experience that these players are. I mean, some of these players grew up and watched Big T and all these players that have been playing since day one. So just things have changed from now until then. I think there's so many more pro players, so much more challenges that are out there, and just a different level of experience that you're going to go through as a professional player for MLG.